Liz Truss needed to do well. Her opinion polls ratings are relative to the other two main contenders of Rishi and Penny Mordaunt poorer. As you just said, she came out bottom of the pack, and this is going to be a problem for her when she needs to pull support as members of Parliament across into her camp to overtake Penny Mordaunt.
Where did Penny come in the numbers then? Was she behind Rishi Sunak? What was the general sort of progress?
Tom Tugendhat, as you indicated, came first. Rishi Sunak came a clear second. And then Kemi and Penny were on a par. And Liz Truss was, as you say, down in single figures. What normally happens in these debates is actually there really aren't very often knockout blows, not only in this country, but also if one looks at television debates around the world, there aren't normally knockout blows. And therefore, I'm not surprised that there wasn't some massive moment of failure or success. But there's no question that the opinion poll indicates where people perceive the victor of the debates and the loser of the debates were.
Who would you say then? OK, so Liz Truss has appeared bottom of the pack. I think that's more to do with her style. She's not really very good when it comes to that sort of style, but she seems quite effective when she's actually in office. But people like Penny Mordaunt, she was touted as being at the top of the pack, but now she's in line with Kemi Badenoch. She seems like she lost out quite a bit last night.
No, I think you've got to look at these things in different ways. You've got national opinion polls where most of the polling, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see more tomorrow, relate around the top three in terms of MPs' positions. There's no question. Kemi and Penny did less well than either Rishi or Tom Tugendhat by quite a margin. But you need, if you are going to be in that top three, and we do have a top three now, you do not need to be bottom. You'd like to be top. Tom Tugendhat clearly came across best for whatever reasons.
Yeah, he talked a lot about serving. He kept saying that I found a little bit annoying because didn't seem there was much substance to it. But then perhaps the reason could have been because he wasn't really linked to the current administration, not that closely to the current.
Sorry, I was going to say, I think there is an advantage in not being linked to the administration in current circumstances. That would diminish for any of the candidates if they become Prime Minister, because obviously before the election, which at the earliest is likely to be October, November 23, and probably more likely May 24, that person, whoever that may happen to be, will have developed their own reputation. Whether it's good or ill, they'll have had a year and a half to establish themselves as a Prime Minister.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Very briefly, we've got about 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, what do you think they'd need to do to improve?
Penny Mordaunt and Kemi probably do a bit better. Liz Truss needs to make some clarity and display a warmth at the rostrum, or else she's going to have ongoing problems.